Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Szochs back with more VOD reviews. You guys already know, Beifeng actually, Beifeng meets Dopa in Korean server 800 LP. Yes, Beifeng finally met Dopa. A lot of you guys really wanted to see that, and here it finally is. So, Beifeng going for that farm, melee farm, gets poked on by Orianna. A lot of like, I saw in the comment section, like, Beifeng is like nervous, so he can like get solo kills, but no. Against a good Orianna, there's almost no way for Beifeng to really well actually I probably already spoiled. Is it a spoiler? Nah. But yeah, it's like really hard. But yeah, I saw this video before recording, before VOD review. And then I thought this was just such a great game because it's not like one of those typical Beifeng games where he goes like 10 and 0 in lane and win games. But this is actually like one of those games where, you know, it reflects a lot on the normal players where they just can't get a kill and stuff like that. So we see Orianna on the top left, the items, we see the corrupting potion. Corrupting pot is really good start because it gives you a lot of sustain, and then you can use the mana to keep poking down the enemy champion. In this case, it's Qiyana. So you see what Dopa is doing? He's constantly pushing in, and then he's constantly hitting Beifeng on the tower while he's trying to farm. So Dopa's already double the Beifeng's farm, and this is completely common. Beifeng already used his two potions. Dopa's full health, full mana. This matchup is very obnoxious. So looks like Ori pushes it in. Maybe looking for a vision or taking a reset here. The ball's here, so I'm assuming she's just staying. Okay. Olaf took a reset as well, so it means okay, so Ori, oh my god, Dopa did an amazing thing. Wait, did he TP? Oh, he did TP. I thought he did a thing where he waited Beifeng for Beifeng to back and then push. It probably doesn't work on Cannon Wave, so maybe Dopa didn't do that. But man, when people do that to me, I've had it like couple good mid laners do that to me, and it is the most annoying thing. I should do that more often. Like you just gotta. So as Qiyana, you just gotta sit in the bush. Like maybe if you get Prio and you're able to shove in like one of the wave, you can sit in the bush with the ocean, which is the river, which gives you root, you know? You can sit in the bush until like enemy team back, or if they don't back, they walk up and then you can look for a kill, maybe. You know, you gank your own lane. But yeah, you guys should, that's definitely a thing that you guys can maybe look into. It's an option. Looks like Beifeng goes for a roam. Oh my god, Rumble just get instantly deleted. Beifeng instantly pops Ignite. GP says flash and Q parlay. Thank you very much. We see Blitzcrank coming as well, so you just gotta back up. Okay, Blitzcrank gets out. This is where you call a support gap, Kappa. Okay, I should stop using Kappa. Some of you don't like Twitch words, so. Dude, I used to not use Kappa. I don't know why I started using Kappa so much. Okay, Ori just not letting the Beifeng walk up. So Ori has two like options for Qiyana. What she's thinking is like either Beifeng took a reset or Beifeng is taking the long way. But since he didn't show up after like a long time, Orianna just decides to push it in. Just little things like this, okay? It's not about getting kills. You can always take small like wins off these trades. Yes, Olaf died, but then basically Beifeng lost a lot of wave because Orianna knew that, knew how to zone the Beifeng from coming back to the lane. Punishes correspondingly. As for a roam here, you got the shove. It's a very good roam timer, but can't get anything. The bot lane making it too obvious. Damn, he doesn't even break the armor on the scuttle crab. What I would like to see was help him do the scuttle, take the plant, and then walk mid together. And then take mid wave, because after taking mid wave, then they can actually like start looking into enemy jungle, but that's just my opinion. What could have happened. Just trying to learn from these. Was it really the best option to just try to go back to mid lane without rumble? Oh, gets a beautiful Q. Oh my god, he just landed both of them. When you're doing minion traits like that, where you E onto a minion and then you Q, you can't do it EQ really fast. You have to E, wait that dash, wait for your dash, wait for the Qiyana to actually travel through the minion. Because you don't want to cast it like right before the minion because it's gonna hit the minion first and then the range is like extremely tiny after that. So you want to dash completely through past the minion and then throw your Q. Orianna's really low mana, so Beifeng should stay. Yeah, okay, good. Nice. But yeah, pretty much just stuck under the tower. Oh, okay, I guess Blitzcrank was missing, so that Thresh just backed. But I would have liked, maybe, yeah. Maybe Blitzcrank was here. I thought Thresh is gonna hook there and then make it spicy. But yeah, 38 farm, 8 minutes. This matchup's absolutely devastating. It's not because Beifeng's nervous. Maybe it is, but it's not completely that. Good Orianna players, they perma shove and then push it into the tower. Which is why in this matchup I would have just loved to see the Rumble walk to mid lane together. And then practically ult the Olaf in his own jungle and then kill him. This is also another great roam timer. After you pick up a wave and the minion hasn't arrived to your tower yet, that could be a time for you to actually roam. Because enemy team is taking that time to push in the wave, but you're taking the time to move into the map and then you'll be there so much faster. But obviously it's a big risk because, now Beifeng just literally missed 5 minions. That's a whole wave gone again. Orianna's almost double the farm of Beifeng. Alright, takes a reset. Doesn't grab the boots. Just the Beifeng's playstyle. Going for that raw damage so that he can just make a flash play and get a kill happen. So he can snowball off that. Because he's in a spot where he's like losing in farm and XP, so getting this kill is like almost the only way he can get back into the game. Which is why I figure he didn't grab up the boots. Just to look for that extra bit of damage when trying to all in the Orianna. Orianna is level 9, Jesus man. Look how annoying this matchup is. Ori just pushes, super safe. And every time Beifeng tries to trade, Orianna just pops a corrupting pot and say thank you. I was gonna pop it for mana anyways. Which is why corrupting pot star against Qiyana, absolute worst. Because you have to trade with them so many times. Oh. That was really close, but Dopa is just too clean. Flashes the ultimate. I don't know if that's like intended, but there's some scenario because when I went against a Qiyana, sometimes I can't flash the ultimate once I get knocked up, but sometimes you actually can. I don't know if that's a tenacity thing, even though tenacity shouldn't affect the airborne. But yeah, like I said, Dopa, or not Dopa, Beifeng, going for that solo kill because he's already 2 levels down. Now it's just doomed. Like At this point in the game, it's just you gotta hope your teammates are a bunch of baby fakers. But yeah, he flash EQ and then R, but Dopa flashes out of the ultimate even though he was knocked up. Jinx Rocket gets it. Absolute madness. Can you get the EQ? Oh, so close. The Mobis are too good. Ori finished. Oh my god, Orianna just too strong. You know, I gotta say it's absolutely painful to play Qiyana at this state. It's definitely happened to me before and happened to you before if you play Qiyana. You'll be lying if you never lost lane like this. Orianna actually teleports to the bot lane, but see how Beifeng just catching the wave up. At this point, you just gotta hope that the bot lane doesn't die, and then they actually don't die, so now he got to catch up the wave because, like, think about it. Enemy team is smart enough to back off if you go bottom right there. Okay? And Beifeng is really far away, so he's just gonna miss another minion wave, and then, you know, that's a big problem. And then staying mid lane just offers him opportunity to go top, pick up a kill like that. Just catching up waves, okay? Like, it's not... Oh, that's a rest in pepper. But you don't always look for roam opportunities. You don't have to always group up with your team and stuff. You gotta get some lead. You gotta be like, hey, I need some farm. Okay, well, I can't even, like, catch that up. Please live, and I'll try my best to come back into the game. And that's what Beifeng is doing, which is a very good thing. Loves top, but gameplay is not afraid. Absolute Chad. Gets 4 plates on the top. I don't know how many plates exactly, but 4 plates total up to now. Gameplay dies. Way too cocky. Bot lane is doing really good though. Getting some kills. Kill the Orianna as well. Not letting the Orianna farm up and then extend the lead. Now it's only a single level behind, and now Beifeng is about to be level 10, so it's probably like a... Actually just like a 1 level. He waits the flash. A lot of you might say, well, if he just EQ straight away, he's gonna, you know, it's gonna track the flash anyway. But what he tried to, if you want the maximum DPS, you wanna E, auto, then Q. But you can also land the flash. You can also wait for the flash, you know? You don't have to EQ right away. You usually wanna E, auto, and then Q. Every single combo, especially when you're this behind, and you need the damage, you need to fit in every single damage you can. Beautiful stuff. Solo kill. They should be able to get the tower. Do we get a reset here? Goes for the blue. You know, NA, I don't know about EU, or probably in lower elo too, your jungler would fucking rage quit if you take your blue like that. Let's be honest. I mean, be my guest. You guys can try this, taking blue from your jungler, but yeah, it might be a 4v5 after. Anyways, grabs the blue. Get to the bot side. Goes back to top, sees the Ori. Lane assignments very important in high elo. Even in low elo, if you have the wrong lane assignment, a lane assignment will determine the next 1 or 2 minutes because you're gonna be stuck there, or even 3 minutes onto the next objective. And if you're against a Cho'Gath you're probably never gonna kill, then you're pretty much being useless. But if you're against Orianna, you definitely have a chance to kill. Does he get a kill? Okay, his ult is coming back up. Rumble, holy. Okay. What? That is such a sad combo, but he actually got it. His ultimate actually missed it into the tower, and that was so weird. Was it not on the tower? I thought that would have landed onto the tower and that would have been beautiful. Bit unfortunate there. But it happens, you know. At least he got the kill. Oh yeah, he flash ERs and then prowlers while the R is going. So while the enemy target is knocked up by R, let me just rewind for a second to show you guys because you guys probably won't understand if I just talk it. So he flash ERs and then prowlers while he's knocked up. So if it landed onto the target, he would have got the prowlers damage, the bonus amplification, the 15%. Okay? And then it will put him behind, so it will land, and if he just EQ, WQ, he just dies, and he'll be safe. But unfortunately, that didn't work out, so, that's that. But yeah, let's go back. But yeah, that is just tragic. If you didn't get the Varus kill, I'll be so tilted. Luckily, he gets it anyways. The game is back in Beifeng's favor right now. Slowly got back into the game. And a lot of yous ask me, Szochs, when do I go mana immune? Beifeng doesn't go mana immune. A lot of Qiyana players don't go mana immune. Listen, if you're below Masters, you can probably go mana immune every game. Even the Challenger, sometimes mana immune is a good option, good pickup. It's honestly, like, okay, theoretically, it's gonna provide you the most damage, but yes, getting to that point is gonna be hard without the help of extra long sword to snowball into kill or something. But in lower elo, where a lot of people don't know how to close out the games, definitely a viable option. If you don't know how to play like Beifeng, then try to find your own way to play. Do you think Beifeng, think about it. Do you guys think Beifeng looked at other Qiyana players to learn like this? No, he played it and then figured out his own way of playing. And then he climbed with it, so now you guys can say, oh, it's the right way to play Qiyana. But he just did it by, trying it out on his own. And you guys gotta find your own playstyles. Like, let's be real. Me and you can't be Beifeng. This man has different mechanics, or better mechanics, better maybe game idea, but you gotta find your own way to play the game. Gets a Prowler's beautiful ultimate. Almost gets the Ori, but cannot. If it got the why the Jinx reset? That's just one of those things where the fight shouldn't have happened, but then you don't realize it until it happens. Because there's only a slight window to go in. So you don't really have time to like look at the map. And you usually end up like assuming your team is there sometimes. It looks like the Jinx wasn't there. Do we get the sick Jinx rocket again? Wait, they're fucking dying. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge. Nice, nice. Man, Gangplank is so annoying. A good Gangplank on your team. What else can you hope for? Yeah, those good barrels. Just chunk them down and you just finish him off. Since his bot wave's pushed up, he's taking his jungle. This actually helps the Rumble as well because Rumble's not gonna full clear at this stage of the game, okay? So it's gonna kill the jungle monsters, put it on a respawn timer, and then it's gonna respawn at a higher level, so it's gonna give more XP. But if you let it sit there for a while, it's gonna be like a level 5 camp, I don't know, level 10 camp. It's gonna be low leveled. You see Rumble's just taking top side. He has no chance of getting to the bot. And the bot scuttle is already like, it's only 1 minute away from respawning again. Something like that. So, a lot of Qiyana players struggle around this phase of the game. This is where you do. This is what you do. Side lane. Look at any other high elo Qiyana players, you side lane. And you push up the wave. That wave is going to provide you vision and pressure. And you can use that vision and pressure to decide whether to, you know, take a reset for the item or just look for a fight after clearing out vision with your sweepers. And yeah, make sure to switch to your sweepers. Very important. What is Cho'Gath doing? Cho'Gath's just dead. 3-man ultimate. Oh, he got Varus ultied. That Varus, man, that Varus thing that spreads actually super annoying. I honestly feel this this frustration from Beifeng. Had a hard early game against Orianna, and then just not being able to carry. But sometimes you guys gotta, you know, let it go. Sometimes it's just best. Your role in every game is different. In this case, for Beifeng, it's basically to not feed and look for team fights, looking to land those good ultimates. Because let's be realistic. If you can kill Dopa 10 times in lane, go 10-0 like Beifeng has always have, well, then, I don't know, he might literally be the best player alive. But it's very hard to make players like Dopa go 0-10, so no, you gotta respect those things. If you try to limit test on Dopa, you're just gonna end up going like 0-10. So take notes. Just, it's okay to get carry sometimes, but it's important how to get carry. Because if you go 0-10, if you keep limit testing and then feed the enemy mid laner, then you can't. It's hard for your teammates to actually carry you. But if you're just like, if you're not giving them extra resources and you're just losing your resources by yourself, then it's not really like as bad as you think because you can have your other teammates carry you. But yeah, like I said, not inting is very important. Any player in League of Legends, literally any, has had a bad game before. It always happens, but they can still win off those bad games if you just play to not int, play to survive. Sieging up in the mid lane. Oh, important stuff. Let's try to focus on his positioning, because a lot of players struggle with Qiyana positioning as well in team fights. So you see how he's always grabbing grass? Do that, because surprise, surprise, you're an assassin and you're extremely squishy. So once you use all your spells, all you have is to rely on your grass, on your stealth for your team to clean them up. Goes back into the side lane. Looks like GP wants it, but he's just gonna hover. Because what is he gonna do? Go bot lane against a Cho'Gath? No, Baron's coming up. And he's not like extremely fed where he can drop pressure. Enemy team can just let the Cho'Gath solo kill the Qiyana. So he's just gonna stick with the team. Beautiful pickup. Does it get the snipe? Does not get the snipe. Feels bad. Just not enough damage. It's actually just so sad when you're behind this Qiyana. You just become a ultimate mule. You basically play for your team. But that's also a good thing about Qiyana. If it's any other assassins, like let's say Zed for example, or Fizz, and you're this behind, let's be real, what can they do? I think Qiyana's the best assassin from behind. Because if you're Zed or Fizz or maybe even Diana might be okay, I don't know. But if you're one of those champions where it has no CC, you're pretty much going to be side lane 24/7 and your team has to fight 4v5 24/7. It's too hard. I wish I can understand what he's saying. Wonder if he's ever saying informational stuff or he's complaining or something. By complaining, just saying like someone's this fed, I do no damage, stuff like that. Always just wondered. There's a lot of streamers, don't get me wrong, have a little bit of complaint because, you know, who wouldn't be tilted if they're playing like this? It just happens. It's part of the game. It's definitely not fun to play like this. Oh, perfect silence from the Blitzcrank. Trying way too hard to get an ultimate down. He tried to get flash. If he did get the flash, maybe it would have been good with Rumble ulti. Would have been actually really nutty with the Rumble ulti. But beautiful hook. Yeah, good luck, buddy, trying to siege against a Jinx and Gangplank. Perma wave clear. King of kiting. That's what they are. Gangplank and Jinx. Just running. You see how he's going? When he's going, he was holding a rock element. It's to give him movement speed. Your W will only give you movement speed around the element you're holding. So if you're holding grass, it will only give you movement speed inside the bush. It will give movement speed inside the bush and little time after outside the bush. You see he's near a rock, so he's getting that like little effect. That's just like it's just a saying that you're getting movement speed from the terrain. But yeah, it's not when you're holding a element. You have to hold the element and be near the element. So his team actually grabbed up the Ocean Drake, so really huge. Especially into poke comps like that. Very, very big. You see how when he's behind, he's just always shadowing behind the ADC. That's what you should be doing. Just shadow behind your ADC, play around your team. Because if you're on the side, you're pretty much the victim of catching waves, and enemy team will make a play on your team. And your team is the carry. You're not the carry, so just gotta play for your team. Looking for Edge of Night, I think. Oh, he grabs two Umbroglaive, probably. Both teams just waiting for objectives to spawn. Controlling mid, controlling vision. Always consistently fighting for vision. Cho'Gath pushes the bot and then goes top now. And then Gangplank received bot wave and then, you know, got back to the mid. Okay, now we're gonna go over to the part 2. Okay, so this game is almost over. Now both teams fighting for vision. There's no reason for Beifeng to be topside right now. If he's topside, he literally just gets dove. 31 minutes into the game, and if you're in tier 1 top tower, good luck, buddy. Oh yeah, also, Miramana is bad when you're behind. It's good when you're ahead. Because if you're behind, things like Seraphine's Fang is just gonna provide much more value to your team. Let's see if he looks to try to do... Oh my god. The blitzcrank is just too good. Beifeng's just tilted right now. Beifeng is actually just super tilted. Thresh grabs the hook. Man, these support... Dude, that is a great zone. Oh my god. Did you guys see the Orianna's health? That That Jinx just inted. Flash W's. Tried to get that. Such a... In a late game like this, her flash is so valuable. Oh my god. Orianna. Dopa just got chunked from a million miles away with Gangplank ult and the Rumble ult. That's disgusting. The games like this is absolutely gorgeous. Every player on this team, every player on this enemy team, just knowing what to do. So when you're ever in a position to hit Baron, you shouldn't be on the Baron pit. You should be more like looking for plays like this. Wait, did he just miss the ultimate? It's not a good game for him today. Jumps over the wall. There's a lot of walls that you might think you can't jump over, but Qiyana's W dash is really, really fat. So you can jump over a lot of walls. So take advantage of that. Just creating a pathing to assassinate someone, because that's you. You're an assassin. But yeah, all these players are so good. Pleasing to my eyes. Look at that big fat shield. Imagine if Beifeng actually got to apply Seraphine's Fang onto that. How much shield reduction he'd have given. Takes a view of that field goal on the Rumble's ulti. I just end the game. Alright, well, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take it easy, and hopefully this helped out, and peace.